Why don't you stream anymore? When are you going to stream again? Where's your stream? Do you even stream? These are frequently asked questions I get all the time, and I thought I should probably make a full video explaining it or just kind of acknowledging it at least, because I know I'll reply to some comments explaining myself, but not everybody sees those. So I decided to make this commentary here to explain my situation as to why I don't stream. The short answer is my internet where I currently live is not good enough to allow me to stream from my house. I would stream all the time if it were that case, if that were the case, which is why I want to get to move somewhere else. But let me explain my living situation here. So, I live in a house here in Georgia by myself. It's actually my parents' home. They have a second home. They live a couple hours away, and they come back and forth because of their work. They need to come here. They stay here probably 2 nights out of every 2 weeks or so. But for all intents and purposes, I live here by myself, and I live here for free. And the reason for that is because they still need this house, because like I said, they come back, but they need somebody to, keep up after it. So that I get this very nice home, and I don't have to pay for it. So it's kind of hard for me to, not take that opportunity. However, the current position of this home that I'm living in is a little on the edge of town, and the internet out here is not very great. My upload speed is about a 2, and actually, that only got updated a couple weeks ago, because before that, my upload speed was a 0.5. And if you know anything about streaming, you need to have at least a 5 upload speed in order to have a good stream. So I'm a little behind on that, and I really want to move somewhere. I don't even have to move far. I can move a mile down the road, 2 miles probably, actually, more realistically, and I'd be able to stream. And I really would love to. It would help me, with my YouTube grind as well as streaming, but I'm unable to, and that's just the way it is. Now, for a while, I was streaming, but that was because I was at Seth, aka Walksity's house. I had my setup over there, and I was there for a couple of months. I'd come home from work, and I'd go there, straight there. I would play, and then I'd leave, and I'd come home really late at night. And he only lives 5 minutes away, but it's just not an ideal situation, and I didn't really like it. Well, I was very thankful that I had the opportunity, of course, but it wasn't a preferable situation. I much prefer having my setup in my own home, because it's just, feels more homey and better. So, and now Seth very soon is going to be moving. So I cannot go there anymore. So he moves actually this weekend. So that option is no longer available to me. So, why don't I stream? Well, I can't. I really wish I could. I actually have over 1,000 followers on my stream, on my Twitch. And that was just from the time that I was able to. You guys show me some very massive support over there. I'm very appreciative of it. I liked streaming a lot. I really enjoy interacting with the chat. People make fun of me while I mess up and choke, and then, go crazy in the chat when I make something, sick play or something. It's just fun. I get to play with viewers. It's a good time. I want to be able to do it again, but I'm waiting, hopefully, till one of my other friends around here gets a really solid paying job, like I have, and then we can, I don't make a lot of money, but I make a, good amount of money. I could go live on my own into another apartment or, somewhere, but it's really hard for me to justify doing that when when I get to live here for free. I don't know if this makes sense to you guys. You might be like, oh, you don't care that much then or something, but it's it doesn't make sense for me to pay X amount of dollars in rent every month just to have the ability to stream, because then I also have to pay for the internet and stuff like that, versus me just continuing to live somewhere where I am now with, no extra cost, saving my money, and then, grinding my ass off on YouTube, which is what I do. You guys notice, some people do, and I appreciate you guys noticing that I upload pretty frequently, and I do my best to do so. Just like today, I'm double uploading, again, second time this week I've double uploaded, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, look how great I am. I upload all the time, but, I do that because I'm constantly trying to, produce the best content and just produce a lot of content, the best content that I can, not the best content on YouTube, but, I have extra time because I'm not streaming, so I try to use that the best way possible, and that is why I have a lot of uploads. The uploads might not be as frequent if I were to stream. I would like to think I could keep up with all of it, but as it stands now, working full-time and trying to upload as much as I can, and I'm active forward in 4 channels, and I try to keep up with all that. It's busy. I stay busy, but I love it. I'm not trying to complain. I absolutely do love it. But I'm just trying to give a little insight on that. So yeah, hopefully in the future, maybe I'll be able to support myself off of YouTube. I'll be able to leave my job, because, that's 40 hours a week I have to dedicate to doing that. That would be so much more time for me. If I could leave my job and support myself, maybe have my own apartment where I can have good internet, and I could properly stream and do things like that and be a full-time YouTuber. That's the real dream. I would love to be able to get there. I'm just trying to work as hard as I can to make that happen. But really, it's weird for me to mention this just because like it's so against my personality to try to ask for something like this, and I really hope it's not taken in a sour way. But you know, I have enabled donations on my channel. It's actually been here for a while, but I've never brought any attention to it, and that's why I tried to save it towards the end of the video here because I don't want any real extra attention. I don't want the whole purpose of the video to be there. I'm not saying that, you know, if you guys donate money, I'll be able to stream, but there is a donation button on my channel, and that can, you know, if you want to support me, if you like my content, and you feel like, you know, you have some extra money that you feel like you might want to throw towards me, great. I don't need your money. I'm going to be very clear. I have a good paying job, as I mentioned earlier. I am not hard on cash. I have money. I'm good, but I just don't quite have enough to do things like comfortably move out and, you know, stream and stuff like that. So if you guys want to help me live that dream and make YouTube my full-time job, you know, feel free to donate, but don't do that unless you really feel compelled to do so. I can't stress enough that this is not me needing your money. I don't need it. I'm in a comfortable position. I'm very thankful to be in the position that I'm in, and yeah, you know, it's just optional. I just, you know, I would love if YouTube could be my full-time job, and I'm sure you guys can understand that. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up because it's a lot of talking about me. So yeah, I hope this was informative, and hopefully soon I'll be able to move somewhere. And I know that I'm looking at it. I have a couple people in mind that I might be rooming with soon. So we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different from my normal style. They'll be less weird moving forward. I'll see you guys in the next one.